A Monday morning. Oh boy. I just got here to work and I came in and I decided I was going to make a quick video and just kind of share the process, or at least what I've been doing at work. I've got, it's Monday, therefore everybody else is late. We've got the laborer who, he always comes in late anyway. Then we've got the other carpenters, me and another guy plus the boss, and the boss had to be somewhere this morning, so it was just going to be me and the other carpenter. And then he called me and said he was going to be sick, so I figured since I just showed up and I'm getting ready to set up this, I'm going to be cutting this piece of plywood for back inside there. We're doing paneling on all the walls with 1/2-inch birch plywood. We were supposed to put these windows in today, if nothing else, and we've already got the lower ones in. I'm not even going to tackle that by myself, so if my coworker shows up, then we'll work on the windows, and if not, then I'll just come on in here and I'll just continue where I was. So every piece of plywood paneling has to be cut, 4x8 sheets, and there are a lot of electric and lighting, boxes to cut around, as well as windows. And these are already all varnished. You can see that gloss on them. So we've sprayed these, we pre-sanded them, then varnished them, and then we put them up, and then we touched them up again in place. So this is totally finished, as well as this side over here, which means we got to be extra careful when we're working around these, not to mess them up. So right here, there's going to be a wall here, obviously. This is where the plumbing goes. Over here goes the washing machine and stuff like that. You've got the shower in there. That's basically the bathroom, if you will. And I believe that, so what we're going to have a step here, step there that will step up into the loft. And then we have kind of a little protective barrier to make sure nobody falls off the loft. And I guess I could walk up there and show you. And the thing about building a tiny home is, yes, it's like a bigger house, but it's like a big house, but just smaller. And people are like, oh, it's, it should be simpler. And the issue arises with trying to cram so much stuff into one small house. Like generally in a house, you don't have that many windows that close together. You don't have, you might have just as many outlets, but you're not going to have as much lighting as you do because, every area needs its own lighting setup. So you've got these sconces, these boxes everywhere. For example, like this piece that I cut on Friday, so you can see it goes down, over, then up, over, up, and then it makes like a T at the top as well. So all of those marks had to be pulled from the left side, take all those measurements, then cut it, and then hope everything's level. And one of the beauties of working with your own crew, building and framing the stuff that you're actually going to be doing finish work on, is that that it's done to the specifications you want. So we tried to square this puppy up down to the, 1/8 of an inch when we're talking, corner to corner, and make sure it's as perfect as it can be. Out here we've got it all wrapped and ready for siding. I think it's going to be cedar siding. I believe it's lateral, but I'm not sure. It could be vertical siding. But then we've got this little pop-out dormer thing here, which is like, most of what we put on here is for looks. But that's also going to serve as a rain edge. You see the metal is going to come down. I believe the whole top section is going to have metal on it. And that'll come down and have a drip edge over there. And so yeah, that's about it. I'm not going to take you on the full tour, but that's because it's not done yet. Looks like it's time for me to get to work now and see if I can't cut some pieces. Just hope you enjoyed. Be well.